two very cinematic open worlds. One is highly stylized while the other is gritty and realistic like very few games. In this one, we are putting feudal Japan against the Wild West, Arthur Morgan against Jin Sakai, intense standoffs against insane fistfights in the dirt. Ghost of Tsushima is my favorite game ever to look at. Just going to different locations and looking at how beautiful of a game world they have built is the main thing you will do for a while. From the lighting to the vibrant colors popping off, it is stunning. Even when it's not all sunshine and rainbows, the game is a treat to look at. It's not the graphics quality either, it's the art design that I really love, because I think if you just focus on fidelity, Red Dead Redemption 2 is better. I love walking around in Red Dead and I do spend quite a lot of time admiring the world. Even though Red Dead came out 2 years before Ghost, on a technical level, Red Dead is ahead. The lighting is out of this world good. Anytime you're walking through a dense forest, you will be blown away. Character models here is some of Rockstar's best work. RDR2 has an intense emotional story, and for that to translate to the screen, it's not gonna be easy. One of the main reasons I connected with the story is the voice acting, the performance, characters, and the way they were able to capture even the smallest expressions in game. The outstanding facial animations makes the game. As I've said, RDR is gritty and it comes off in the art design as well. The game is one of the best looking games even 8 years on. It's more realistic, but I prefer Ghost if it's just the visuals. And this is the definition of personal preference. Now, exploring the world is world class in both games. Rockstar are masters at creating great open worlds, and I feel they do their best work creating realistic worlds outside of GTA. The world in Bully or Red Dead feels like a real place. GTA is an insanely fun playground, but the Wild West in RDR is Rockstar's best game world in my opinion. From the scale, it is a ginormous world, and unlike other games like Valhalla, you will question how this is even possible. Every minute into exploration, you find something, whether it's a side quest or a place that feels completely different. Each city has its own vibe. You don't need to look at the map to realize which city you are in. It almost feels like a role-playing game when it comes to exploration. It's like Skyrim or The Witcher with infinite interesting side quests and the weirdest interactions, and because the writing is so strong, you will be immersed no matter if it's a side quest or just a random encounter. Just standing there listening to a mad preacher or a mad scientist is fun somehow. Developers were so confident with the world in Ghost of Tsushima that they decided a mini-map wasn't necessary, but I'm not sure if that works. I ended up opening the menu map a lot more because of the lack of a mini-map, which made it less immersive. Though the wind guiding you, that is so creative and fits so well into this game. That was pure genius. Ghost has a lot of side stuff, but it is Ubisoft-like side stuff, not very unique, no real story. You run into people in trouble, defeat enemies, and then the person thanks you and gives you some information which will lead you to another quest or a location. Gameplay of course carries the game, so even the liberating outpost quests are insanely fun. But they aren't creative and they rarely have stories that will keep you hooked. On the other hand, Red Dead might be the absolute best in terms of side quests. Red Dead Redemption 2 would have worked without a minimap. Side quest and exploration goes to Red Dead Redemption 2, it's not even close. It's like putting a cat against a T-Rex. Red Dead has so many quests first of all. Then it has so much variety. And to top it all off, it is all good. Some of these characters, man, that you meet on your journey, you will teach widows how to survive in the wilderness, incestuous couples, war veterans. This is an Oscar quality playable movie, make no mistake. Gameplay is Ghost's strength. There are very few games with more fun gameplay. Combat is responsive, smooth, brutal, and has depth. Unless you just came from playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, you will not have a single problem with Ghost's combat. It's all style no matter what you're doing. The learning curve isn't steep so you can pick up and play, but it also has a high ceiling. So you keep learning new stuff or you can stick to the basics and be just fine. Standoffs are the absolute peak, a duel where it is all about timing. One perfect slash and the enemy is in half. You miss, you get most of your health depleted. I feel the player should die as well, but even on lethal difficulty you lose a lot of health, but it's not insta-death. There are skills that you will unlock as you progress, and there are no useless boring skills that you have to unlock before you get to the cool stuff. The whole skill tree is cool stuff pretty much. Different stances for different enemy types. Each stance looks and plays different. You have different moves that come along with those stances. The game is called Ghost of Tsushima, but I prefer going head first if I can. I love stealth. Hitman might be my most played franchise, but here going out in the open and challenging enemies is so much more fun. Combat is so brutal and so responsive and feels so good that I don't want to play it like an Assassin's Creed game. You can try out different approaches and unlock skills as a samurai or ghost skills to help you sneak around. As I said, you will feel like you're playing an Assassin's Creed or Far Cry. Gameplay is more fluid and combat is incomparable. I crave for good sword fighting mechanics, and Ghost is as good as any in that aspect. If you play a lot of RPG games, you might feel it's a little basic, but this is gonna be a problem for only a minority. I have no problems with combat. Maybe one-on-one fights could have been a little harder, but that's pretty much it. Even outside of combat, it is all style. Whether you are horseback riding, climbing down cliffs, it's stylish and smooth. Jin is very responsive moving around. They found the balance between him floating around and feeling like a tank. He's easy to control and there are no frustrating moments of horses getting stuck looking at you, Roach. Open world games have a tendency to have these little annoying issues, but Ghost is flawless in that regard. Red Dead's gameplay works flawlessly like every other Rockstar game. This is a controversial opinion, but I don't look forward to any gameplay sections in this game. Combat is solid, it's fluent, but it doesn't wow you. The first few Deadeye, sure, but after that you go through shootouts and yeah, it is fun, but when you're comparing it to Ghost's gameplay, this needs to be said. Combat in Rockstar games is never jump out of your seat exciting. Even in GTAs, it's exciting when you use RPGs and sticky bombs and all the other fancy weapons, but the base gameplay, for me, isn't that exciting. This is my opinion. I know it's not popular, but well, outside of combat, you will be doing a whole lot. From fishing to hunting to blackjack to riding hot air balloons, this game has it all. Red Dead feels like a proper RPG, but with only the fun stuff. You don't sit and make potions, but you do every fun thing imaginable. Because of this, the game never gets stale, even with the longer main campaign. Gameplay is slow paced, especially for an action adventure. I love that. You take your time. Most often you ride with someone else and talk the way through. But because the writing is so good and the character is so interesting, you will slow down on your own just so that you can finish the conversation before you reach wherever you're going. If a game without the level of quality and writing as RDR2 tries to be this slow paced, that is not gonna work. In my opinion, Red Dead Redemption 2 is the better open world game. From the story to the side quests to just how amazing of a world Rockstar have created, it is the clear winner. But if gameplay is what you prioritize more than anything, Ghost might be your winner. I like very few things in gaming more than the combat in Ghost of Tsushima. If you want to see Ghost's combat compared with Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's combat, click the video on screen. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to subscribe. You will enjoy the content on this channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.